guys, Alisa here. Mathin. Hi. So, I posted on my Instagram and on my Facebook that I would answer some questions for anyone who had any. So I got a few really good ones, and I wanted to go over them and answer. I had a lot of people interested in what keeps me motivated. Brittany asked, can you talk about staying in the right mindset and how you do it? How long it took you to get where you are? The right mindset. Another Instagram follower said, how you find motivation, and you've kept motivation through the good and the bad days. My motivation is how I feel. I feel awesome. I feel happy. I feel better. That's my motivation. I know that the days I skip workouts, they're not as great of days. I know that when I have my me time, when I have that time to work out and to just have that time, I'm happier, I'm a better mom, I'm a better wife. It's just my me time. So that's really kept me the most motivated. How long it's taken me to get where I am. Mathin is 22 months old. When Levi was 6 months old, I went vegetarian. After he was about a year, I transitioned into vegan. I started losing weight then. When he was 7 months old, I was the biggest I'd ever been. And I was at the same size when I delivered him or bigger. I lost a lot of the weight really quickly, and I gained it all and maybe more back. So that was the beginning of my transformation and my journey. I got pregnant with Mathin when he was just over 2, and I had hit my pre-pregnancy weight, which was still overweight, but I'd hit that. So that made me happy, and I stayed a lot healthier through Mathin's pregnancy. So as soon as Mathin was born, I started working out when I was able to. But I didn't start Beachbody programs until last December 2012. So I've been doing Beachbody for a year, and that's when I've really seen the most transformation in this last year. That answers that question. But yeah, my motivation, what keeps me going every day. Also, I want to be a good example for my kids. I don't have daughters, I have sons, but I still, if I do have any daughters, I don't want to spend, I don't ever want them to see me as uncomfortable with myself or embarrassed. And I don't ever want my kids to see me as always on diets or always trying to change how they look. That's not what the transformation is about for me. It's about being healthy, and I do this because I love my body, I love myself, and I want to teach my kids that. So that keeps me motivated. Also, I have more energy. I actually enjoy doing stuff. We go on runs, and that's our time together during the day. We go to parks, and we run around. It's just fun. So that's that. Let's see, Mathin, let me interrupt you for a second. Can you give me a quick rundown of your diet, what your diet is in a day? Okay, so we're vegan and gluten-free. Quick, what do we eat in a day? I do a lot of juicing, and we do lots of smoothies.
And Shakeology.
And Shakeology. So let's see, I start out with juice or green smoothie. We do oatmeal sometimes. I do oatmeal for the boys usually, oatmeal and a smoothie. For lunch, I almost always do Shakeology. That's always my lunch, huh?
Because you're on a cleanse.
Because I love it. Oh, cleanse, yeah. If I'm juicing, then I do juice too. For lunches, as a vegan, as gluten-free, it's a little bit more challenging. As a vegan, I think sandwiches are super good. There's lots of ways to do.
I like the peanut butter and jelly one.
Almond butter and jelly is what we do a lot for them. Let's see what else. Oh, I like to do like a toast sandwich, whatever, with veganese, avocado, and salsa or tomatoes. Right? And then when we weren't gluten-free, we would do tofurkey a little bit. We really don't do a lot of processed meat, mainly because it's not gluten-free and it's just not healthy for you. I mean, when you're transitioning into veganism, that's awesome, but it's not the healthiest thing. So that, or salads. Dinner, I always have a really big salad. I love salad. Kale salad is my favorite. I'm going to be blogging more and posting more recipes, so I will do that. Kale salad is my favorite, or I found a really great vegan Caesar salad. Caesar with chickpeas. Another thing we do a lot are roasted veggies. My boys like that. Potatoes, veggies, quinoa, lentils, beans. We do taco night a lot. That's a really easy way to make everyone happy if there's any meat eaters. When I have guests, I always do tacos, and I don't care if they're upset that there's no meat, because you can have a bean taco or a burrito and it's good. So we always do that. We do breakfast for dinner a lot because I do smoothies in the morning, so sometimes I crave breakfast. And I have a really good waffle recipe that I do from scratch, or tofu scramble. We do chilies. Quinoa chili is my favorite. I can share that. Soups. There's so many options. I guess I haven't cooked with meat in 4 years. So for meat, yeah, for over 4 years, I forget what that's like. So, but there's lots of alternatives, and all those aren't even the meat alternatives. If you wanted meat, if you were craving that, there's lots of options. Oh, portobello mushrooms. I really love portobello mushrooms. Not Levi, but Mathen loves them. He could eat at least 2 big portobello mushrooms cooked. And I saute them in a pan with coconut oil. Coconut oil and lemon and garlic powder and sea salt. So that's one of my favorites. Okay. I am going to post recipes. I promise. That's something that I really want to do. Because it's easier to do it that way. I have an old blog with some old recipes, but I want to do a new one. So let's see. Oops. I should have organized this better, I suppose. How do you make meals that really fill you without all the bread and pasta? I went over that a little bit, but with being gluten-free, there are gluten-free pastas that I do for the boys occasionally. I just started doing zucchini noodles. I can't believe I had not done that sooner as a gluten-free vegan. I'm ashamed of myself. Really good. Oh, we did apple noodles as well. That was pretty fun. And all the other things I mentioned, actually I didn't mention any pasta. We do pasta as well. Really easy. You get sauce, saute veggies, fake meat if you want, over pasta. But we don't do that a lot. With our tacos, we do corn, tortillas, and shells, because we don't do flour. We don't do tons of bready stuff. So when I wanted to go vegetarian, my husband was not at all. And I come from not being vegetarian. And his thing was, I agree with you. I understand why you want to do this. As long as our dinners are filling and good, I don't care. And so that was my mission, and I've done it. I think there's only been a couple meals we really didn't like in years. That's pretty good, right? Oh, we have a vegan mac and cheese that we do with the cashew cheese. The best mac and cheese I've ever had in my life.
No. I like the ones with the cashews that weren't.
Okay.
That weren't gluten free.
Right. He likes the noodles that aren't gluten free better. But too bad. What else? So that's a pasta that we do. We used to do it more regularly. Veggie pot pie. Slow cookers are good for, chilies. That makes it a little bit easier. So yeah, we actually don't do we don't do bread unless it's Char gluten-free, SCHAR. That's the best bread we've found. But really, I don't eat that. The boys eat it for sandwiches. Do you know anything about trying to lose weight and get healthy while breastfeeding? Constantly hungry. Yeah. I don't lose weight while breastfeeding. I mean, I do if I work really hard, but a lot of people say, oh, I ate whatever I wanted and I lost all my weight in breastfeeding in 2 weeks. That was not me. I gained weight. I mean, like after Levi, I lost the weight, I gained it all and more back. So breastfeeding was really a challenge for me. And even now, with how hard I work out, I still plateau regularly, and it's hard for me to lose weight. When Levi kind of stopped nursing, he didn't completely wean before I got pregnant with Mathen, but when he nursed less, I found it was easier. But for me, honestly, what really helps me in pregnancies, because I crave sweets and sugar. Hey, Levi, I crave sugar a lot. I crave ice cream, which is really weird. I never do that. So delicious. Has a really good ice cream if you have to have ice cream. It's vegan. Is chocolate Shakeology, honestly, because I crave a chocolatey taste. That takes my cravings away, and it's extra calories, but it's good calories because you don't want to restrict your calories. Breastfeeding is the most important thing as a mom. If you're breastfeeding, keeping your milk supply up is the most important thing. That comes before weight loss. You can lose weight after. If you're breastfeeding, you need to make sure you have good milk. So that's always been priority. So yeah, like I said, I'm not losing as much weight as I'd like. That's okay because I can lose weight later. I can breastfeed now. But yeah, I recommend not restricting calories while breastfeeding, but looking at the calories you're taking in. What kind of calories are they? Are they good calories? And just watching your milk supply, your baby will let you know if they're not getting enough, and if they're satisfied. So, but there is a way to do it. There's definitely a way to pick the good, healthy calories. One of my really good friends has twins. She breastfeeds them. She eats really great, and she does it. So, yes, and I love talking about that because I'm passionate about breastfeeding and losing weight, so that's a good topic. Just found you, and you're an inspiration. Thank you. And then my last question from Facebook was about juicing. I'm going to do a what's in my kitchen video and show what's in my fridge and my pantry and the things I use, Vitamix, juicer, that kind of stuff. But I use a Breville, I don't know how you pronounce that, and it works pretty good. It's not, okay, that's what we'll call it. It's not the best, and it is really a pain to clean, but for now, that's what works, and that's okay. Some of my favorite juice recipes is also a question. My absolute favorite is lemon, apple, ginger.
Apple, ginger.
Okay, ginger, apple. Lemon, apple, ginger. Absolute favorite. And then after I juice it, I'll blend it up with spinach. I never juice my spinach because I feel like you get more from blending it. So I always make my juice and then blend it with spinach and ice. Another favorite is pineapple, apple, cucumber, celery, carrot, orange, ginger, carrot, orange, lemon. I'm trying to think of some new ones I tried this week. I'll post some more recipes about that. Really, I keep it simple. Pineapple is a good one because it makes it sweet and it gives extra juice. Apples are in pretty much every juice I do. I love them. But it's the best to keep it simple. It's the best to keep it simple. And yeah, so this video is a little bit longer, sorry. If you have any more questions, I'm going to do this regularly, and I am going to start posting more videos. Like I said, I'm going to do in the kitchen, starting P90X3 this week. I'll do some videos of that. Yeah, so that's good for today. If you have any more questions, you can email me, you can follow me on Instagram, and I love talking about this kind of stuff. Bye!